Okay? If you're out here like this, you're going to get high. Here. So before we go for the leg, just do this. Just drop them a couple times. Now, be careful, because we're going to get into something like this where we sit them back into us in just a second. But that's not what we're doing right now. But big guys, you don't do that. What's that? Into a crab ride? Yeah. Here, spin, drop him. I usually grab the wrist right here when he hits that elbow. Up in, arch. Now I'm controlling one wrist. I've got my knees squeezed. I've got my elbow in the back of his head, and I'm ready to roll him now. All right? Let's try that. If you want to toy around with it, come to the opposite side. Do it on both sides, especially if you're right-legged. If that's your thing where you really like, then you want to practice on the left-hand side. Come here. Right there. Because that's the way I look right there. Remember. If I line up on this side, I'll cut here. Okay? If I'm going for this leg here, and going on a spiral, so that, you know, what I noticed about clay was, I think I forgot over the years, but as I remembered, you guys are very active on bottom, and that's good. You always have a plan. You don't need to have the same plan on top. You know what I'm saying? Don't be guessing, wondering what's my first move, how am I going to react to what he reacts. Never once did I go to a wrestling meet to scout somebody who was wrestling. I didn't. I spent too much time in wrestling my entire life. You know what I mean? I spent 3 hours coaching every day. I spent every weekend gone. I knew that if we did our plan, we should be okay. Now, when I got to the state tournament, I'd watch the guys who were put up next. And first round, the week before, I'd be watching. But other than that, I never paid or never went, used my coaching card, and watched two teams wrestle that I wasn't involved in 16 years. All right? Because my guys are going to have a plan. So your plan is, on bottom, you guys have a great plan. You know exactly that he's going to move. Every time we wrestle clay, we go, hey, they're going to move on bottom, so you better get ready, cover the hips. But on top, some of you guys, you're kind of waiting just a split second just to see what he's going to do. You're already done. When when that ref calls you up, if you're right, you want the right legs, you already have a plan already. Going down. If you want to run that side and you want to use a spiral, we're going to hold it right here. Don't wait for his first movement. Because if you do, you're already behind. You're already behind. All right, go ahead.
Spiral ride, yeah.
All right.
Then a couple just nice and easy ones, into a set, and then after three, from the leg. Let's go.
I'll hook your neck.
Let's just do
Put
that
the water
spiral
on the head. The only thing about going all the way under there is the guy can catch your elbow sometimes. If you try to put a leg in, he'll sit you side by side.
So you miss that top most of the time?
Yeah. So go to your, see there? That's a good spiral. Go into what you're talking about right here. I'm going to show you where it puts your hips. You have to reach so far across. Okay, see? Now, if you're going opposite side, yeah, you're fine. The problem is a lot of guys are ice cream take their leg out.
It comes out here. Through the leg.
Because the guy turns, he sits out so far. Exactly. Yeah. So you just got to be careful of that.
You're right. Like another side.
Yeah, you did good. You did a good job, Archie.
Thank you.
What's the power
Against that well.
Once you got the leg in, I thought, okay, that guy was scared. What legs are for? I mean, you were arching, putting all the weight on him. The other guys were putting him in, but they were keeping him in the tunnel. There's no pressure.
I've been doing this last year, and it's like the same thing with you and that guy where you get scared. Used to be like,
Yeah.
I used to get in big matches and I'd like, they're so, don't throw his leg, don't throw his leg.
And then you get going from coach is going, all right, let's do it. It's going to be okay. It's going to turn out okay.
So pull his hip first. You don't fall. To the left.
Not hit that.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Make sure
I would like a little less. That's what he's saying, having a plate. You know you're good. You better spiral right to the left or spiral right on top left. Okay? You got to put this. No, can't like your hands there. You're already sticking your 2 hands. Keep getting work, you guys. Keep getting work.
Go way on like you were concentrating on the arm that time. Now put it together. So say, how do you got to do 2 things? Yeah. There you go.
I don't think he's a legend.
Let me see your history. You want to ride with your one time, because you got one time in that gateway. Big mistake blocked her off.
Something like that.
Pop away that. Everybody's on that. He's already on it.
Let me see. All right, so go down. Okay.
All right, go ahead, guys. Everybody got that? You guys are doing the basic stuff, so it's easy to teach you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't want to at first.
We'll get into some fun stuff now. I'll put a disclaimer on this. Make sure Jim can see this. Sitting someone back in your lap is usually not the best thing. I'm just going to say it. It's not very basic. It's kind of higher level wrestling. You guys are higher level. Y'all rank number 2 in the state. And so you're pretty good. Some of you guys, some guys in our room, even though when we did this, I put them in a position to learn it a little bit, but they knew they were not allowed to do this. It wasn't going to happen. All right, so what it is if we go into a spiral, we just sit them right back in our lap. Okay, right here. He's already in trouble. Right, he's trying here, but first thing he did is lean back. Come right here. So here, I'm going to come here. I'm doing the same spiral ride. Right? One guy asked me, what's your name? Dylan. Dylan asked, can I go here? You can go here. The problem with going here is your arm is so deep in here that if you're riding legs, you almost put your hips in a bad place here. However, on a crab ride, this hook here would be perfect. Because now all we're going to do is we're going to drive, so go up here. All right? Once we get to here, I'm choking him out almost. Once I get to here, he's probably going to sit up. When he sits up, that's when we'll start looking for hands. Okay? Now, once you get to here, and I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at once because I don't want you guys getting in the bad habit of, okay, I got the setup and it's no big deal. Don't get lazy here. Go ahead and stretch them out. Okay? Stretch them out. Kind of get them in here. This is where you should be finishing, right here. My legs are hooked. I'm stretching them. Because the next thing we're going to start doing is we're going to start coming here, and as we start to turn, we're going to throw a leg. Right there. And we're going to start doing some funky stuff as far as throwing a leg and coming back up on top. Once we get on the legs, we'll start showing you some turns here in just a second, okay? So if you want to come to this hook here, it's fine. I don't like it as much just because I don't like my hips being sucked under that much. I like coming in here and spiral riding it. Maybe I sit right down into me and go to a hook on the shoulder. Right here. We call this backpacking. Once I get backpacked on them, my hips are close. I get as tight as I can to them. There's no space in between our hips. Stretch them out. And what I try to do is try to get them long. Because the defensive part, when we start defensing it, he wants to be tight. Yeah, he's doing the right thing now. He's trying to stay tight. He's going to keep his knees in so that I can't stretch him. Because the ultimate part, if I go to stretch him, I'm looking for halves, catching arms, trying to put him on his back. Okay, guys? Everybody got the crab right? Try it.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. Spiral to his belly power. Cross face.
What it is. You were trying to use the hammer on your leg.
Big guys. Spiral. Spiral pulls your crab.
You want to pay that.
Hey, it's all about fundamentals. You know a lot of information. Fundamentals. So, yes. So it's all right. Now toes in. Hey. Focus on where you need to focus on right now, man. Backpack tight. Backpack tight. Toes up. Nice shot. Good.
Straighten the arms out. Highlight
Spiral your crab. Toes up. Spiral. Toes in. Grab wrist. Backpack. Yes.
Because she's standing up similar by his shirt.
What?
This is not on there.
Doggy stuff.
Here it is. And my time is
You know what I'm saying? What you want to do, you get that position,
Toes in. Try not to trigger up wrist. Trigger up always with wrist control backpack. Chest side backpack. Chest and hip side. Hard up. I like trying to right leg. You can do it. And the whole reason to do it right. Yeah, just gotta stay tight. And plus, I'm never really talked about this. That part's not.
See how natural they are, and just goes right in there.
I do.
You're trying to do
I like that, but I don't.
Bottom guy, get that crab ride. Try to like move away. Have a backpack. Have him shoot to stay on.
That's a hard thing.
You put your phone.
Like you swim for it?
Because, go ahead. Here. Because his momentum, see, when his momentum comes this way, what's the one thing that's going to stop him from coming?
Bottom guy, when he hits your butt, try to shoot out. Top man, try to stay on. Stay on. Look.
I'll do both, but I look at it. So I just want that because I can hold it. All right, come on in. Now we got down into so we got into crab ride. Dan was asking a good question, Coach. Which leg do you put on? No. The first thing to remember that when we're in a crab ride position, you can go back here because now if we backpack all the way, I've got a lot of leverage. I'm strong here. I'm stretching them, and now I'm just looking. A lot of times, I don't make the decision on which way this guy's going to go. I let him make the decision. Because he's going to panic and he's going to bail. And then what I do is, I go off of what he bails on. All right? And when we start talking defense, you're going to understand, on a leg guy, you're the one creating the opportunities for him to score. Most of the time, leg guys are not scoring on the aggressor. And you'll say, well, that's not true because I see guys running the power half all the time. Yeah, how many times have you seen guys really get turned in the power half of the leg a lot at the state level? It's not very much. Now, you'll see a trade that'll do it at the state level and guys that are specialized in it. Okay? But you see this all the time. You know, if they get in this position here, a guy starts stretching, bottom guy panics, he bails one way or another, make your decision. Here, comes here, right there. I'm going to react to whatever he's going for, because he's going to make the decision for me. And that's why when you get into a position where you're getting good at leg riding, another little trick too, if you can grab right in that side of that collarbone, right there, that kind of, you okay? Yeah. It kind of pinches them, doesn't it? Right here. You can put a little pressure point right there too. I don't know what they do in high school and that. In college we do it all the time. Here, I'm going to stretch it. I'm going to let him make the choice, and he's going to take it for you, right? And come off of it all the way. You come there. Or I can throw the leg in. Now sometimes you get a guy that's a bull neck. He's placed 5th in the state last year. You have him in the quarters. You're stretching him. He goes to turn, and your arm is not going up there, right? Has anybody ever been there? Yeah, you've been there all the time. Can't get your arm up there because the guy's arm is bigger than your leg. Then you just throw the leg in and come up on top. Right there. Now we're in good shape. Right? So 2 things to look at. Now, our philosophy in our room was all the time, and I've seen it kind of in here a little bit, it's kind of creeping into you guys a little bit. Partners make state champions. Coaches, you got the greatest coaches in the entire state. I mean, Jim was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. If you don't have faith in him, Hunter was an excellent high school wrestler, been coaching, he puts the time in, he's been under Jim's system, he knows. He's running Jim's practice the way Jim's running, I guarantee you. He's been inundated with it. And so, you guys, some of you guys, like you, I'm just going to be real up front. You think you know more than you do. Me? Yeah. Relax. Relax. And I'm not being mean. Please don't take that the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? You have an opportunity to be a multi-time state champion. But what's going to get in your way is you think you're too good already. And I don't know how y'all say about this. What you need is, you need a real good ass beat on the mat one time. About 15 point loss. I think he'd come back in here and you'd do a lot better. Sorry, Coach, I'm not, listen, when you came out on the mat, I thought, my mind was like, that's a 3-pounder, oh my God, 6-pounder. I want that joker, I want to coach you. You know what I'm saying? But you're in here doing your own thing. It probably happens a lot.
Yeah.
I've done this about 16, 17, 18 years. All right? Dude, try some of this stuff.
All right.
Because you're still doing this. Let me tell you something. That worked in the 5th grade. Against guys because you were a better athlete, you were stronger. I hope this is not your son.
No. You're home, my son.
I want somebody to tell my son this.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
This here is going to work in the Florida kids,
Yeah.
Flagler,
Actually,
Bernardino Beach, Camden, state tournament.
yeah, I actually moved here about 5 months ago, believe it or not.
Okay, good. Well, you're damn good.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You just need to have confidence in your coaching. All right, here. The problem is you think you're way too good so far. Right here, guys. Stretch. Now, I always tell my kids a couple things. Here, here. A lot of my guys did this because they like the backpack thing, it made them feel comfortable. I like having a hand in the crotch here. Because now, when he scoots his hips out, I can use this to suck my hips back into him. Everybody see that? When I'm here, he scoots his hips out. I'm relying on my legs at this point, right? So what I do is I drop a hand in the crotch, right here. And all I'm doing is I'm not really using it to turn him or anything. I'm using it for one thing, keep my hips tight to his hips. So if he moves, I move with him. All right? Now I start. Now, a lot of guys, if they get here and you let them stay here, they will sit here for seconds. I mean, they'll sit here a minute. They're afraid to move. Especially in Florida, they don't know what to do. So if they're not getting turned, they feel okay, don't they? So you got to make them feel uncomfortable. To do that, what do we start doing? Stretching. When a guy starts getting stretched, it scares him. He starts making decisions. If he won't make that decision, then you've got to make it for him. All right? We'll take here, and I'm just going to roll. If I can get a wrist, I want to go toward the wrist. Right there. See that? Right here. Catch it? Pretty easy. That's one of the easiest turns. Now, as I do that, okay, as I do that, I start taking him, I'm throwing the leg, right there. Generally speaking, if he feels that, he's going to get his elbow down, and this is what I'm talking about partners. If your partner is just letting you just do this every single time, get another partner. The guy don't want to be a champion. I'll be very honest. Get another partner. If you don't want to be a state champion, you're in the wrong sport. You're in the wrong room. Get a partner that wants to be a state champion. You know what I'm saying? A guy don't roll over. If you're letting the guy just put you on your back every single time, I've never seen legs work that way. Right? We're going to stretch it. I'm going to catch. I'm going to start going this way. He's being a good partner, because that's the way it's going to look like, right? Right there. I'm fighting, throwing the leg in, now I'm putting it on top. That's 99% of the time the way it's going to happen. Unless you get that, well, 90% of the time. Every now and then you'll get your 10%, you'll get that half in there, and you'll catch it with some quickness. Everybody understand that? But him leaving his leg up, or arm up, when I go, stretch, catch, roll. Leave your arm up this time. Here, up. Let me have it. Up. Right there. Doing that every single time, doing it 10 times when the coach is watching. Oh, it looks good. Right. Let the guy fight down, get up on top, then we'll show you how to roll on top. Okay, guys? And that's what I was trying to say. I'm not going to hold my tongue. I want you to be a state champion.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
When we went to the state tournament, if we didn't have a chance to win it, I was, and Clay had a chance, I was pulling for you guys. You were in our region. I don't think you were in our district when I was there. But you're in our region, okay? I want you guys to be champions. So try. Come on.
Mr. Doug, you can make these legs longer right
Oh,
here.
you can?
Just so you don't have to hold it the whole time.
Well, I'm getting the workout too.
I'm only gonna give you about 5 minutes. You guys are like every other restaurant, room. Let's get moving, Come on. There you go, good. Pull the leg in on top, there you go, all the way. Now, this time, go ahead and do it again. This time, fight your elbow down. Just make it, get the leg in and come up on top of it. Roll. Put your legs, 2 legs. Do it again. As you're rolling him, that leg should automatically be loaded. As you're rolling him, that leg should be rolling. So, roll. There you go. That right there, what you just did, I hope that's okay. You need to watch that because that's how it happens every time. Every now and again you'll get that deep half in, but right what you just did, that's what we're looking for. Because you might need 30 seconds. You're up by 1. Just get on top of them, get them. Let's win. Okay. All right. Now, fight your elbow there. That's how it's going to happen right there. Let's see. Why in the world do you overreach? That's a very good question. Never, ever. Always. Ever.
Nope.
Little thing. Unless you do it cross face hard that way. I don't think we practice. What we have to do. Go on the shoulders and the armpits, and just pass it. And 9 times out of 10 times out of 10, you do a cross face and turn around. All they do is roll out. How do you take that? Or you put it over the crowd. No leg. Crowd. Don't see it. So once you come through here, you're getting all your legs. Now that's awesome. You need to remind me of that, because I need to tell everybody. That's why I say backpack. Yep. Now make a choice. Stretch them out a little bit. There you go. Now, good.
Do I even have to tilt leg in?
If you don't want to, the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I want him to fight that elbow down a little bit, go to his stomach more, because what's happening is, it doesn't happen like that. I mean, you've got to be really, really quick, and the good guys just aren't very good at that. But it's to put them in danger so that you get the leg in, so now we can go to other stuff. There you go. That's how it's going to happen. Now, from there, that's when we're going to start scoring.
One can outreach
Worked pretty good, huh? Yeah. That's my favorite product. I like it.
These are Alex.
All right, come on in. Hey, that round, I guess after I got on y'all's butts a little bit, everybody worked hard on what we were working on. Nobody was trying to pull head and arms from those dadgum knees, you know what I'm saying? Good job. That's what it's going to take to win. Oh, I got to shake your hand too, dude. I apologize. I can't wait. Don't ever complain again, but the way you wrestled the other night, it's okay. You're freaking decent. But I took 2 pictures the whole night. I took one of you because you were so big and that guy was so small. And I took one of you because your thighs were bigger than my waist. So I said, I gotta get this guy on camera. That was pretty awesome. Good match. Thank you. Lewis asked a good question. I did not go over. He said, I keep getting my arm caught when I come across. Well, to me, and because I taught for so long, I just assumed you guys knew. Never. Never. Ever. I mean, and some guys go, what, that across, you know, it's always funny as a coach. There's always going to be 100 different what ifs in wrestling. So please don't ask the first one, because you're going to follow it up with about 6 other ones. It's just never. It is what it is. You can probably conjure something up in your brain, and maybe it sounds like it could work. Just a never. Because if you're here, you're giving him leverage. You're giving your leverage away. All right? He's going to catch your arm, and now you're toast. Some people say, well, what about a crossface? Here, if you got a crab right in, you better not be crossfacing anybody. Because if he sucks his knees in when you go to crossface him, and he uses the force, he's going to come out, cut through the body, and he's going to end up right there. It's a never. Never. That's why we always call it. And Hunter probably heard me say it back in the day, because you guys haven't been around me, but you'd hear me say backpack, 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 get close, backpack. Arms are always here. If you get shut out here, you better fight back in. All right? Hand fighting, just like you're trying to stand up, right? Always, always, always. In here. Hey, you know, here, rolling a guy. Tournament. Never ever here. So that was a great question, because that's, and Lewis said, I keep getting my arm caught. Well, that's because the arm should never be up here. Always under here. Okay? So good question. Go down. All right, so now we've got our leg in. Now, a lot of you guys, like I said, you're TPing your butt. Right? You're coming in here, and you're like this right here, or you're off on the side. There is no pressure on his lower back. I want this guy to carry my weight and do push-ups as long as I can. Wrestling's a tiring sport. True? You can shadow wrestle yourself and get tired. If you're having to carry someone else's weight, think about what's going to happen in the third period, because you guys typically, as the match goes on, you guys get stronger because you're in good shape. These coaches know what they're doing, right? So you guys know the confidence, have confidence in your training. What we want to do is wear this guy. We may not score into the second period on legs. That's okay. If I try a guy for 2 minutes with my body weight and not get hit for stalling, I'll do it all day long. Because I'm right here. All right? Now, I'm always trying to dig a wrist. Always. Right in here. If I get both of them, I'll put them right up on his head just like that. All right? From there, once you get him to here, if you want to step out on legs, you can and go to bar arms or chicken wings, or really a hammer lock is where you go from here. What I'm wanting to do, though, is open up. Now, we call this the helicopter. I don't know what other people call it, but I'd have a guy step off and load and come back this way and pry it over right there. Look what it's done to his elbow. Yeah? We're already here. Where are we have to go now? Why don't we just go there? His elbow's already up. That's what we're looking for. I think I saw, might be you. Maybe you. Somebody actually did this. Did you? It may have been you. I can't remember. Somebody did this. When they opened him up, they opened his hips up good. Here, you see some of my guys will step off. Here. Okay? You get the illusion. If he starts building up a little bit, right there. Right? Now that goes right here, and now you can we call it football in the head. Take the head like it's a football, and right here. The problem with this is you're not controlling him very well, because he can still fight his arm down. Yeah, there you go, like that. So now we're just going to come back here and slide to the Jacob's hook, chest out. So now we're getting to the point where we've got him flat, we've got our breakdowns, chop, slide the leg in, break him down, he's flat. What do we do from here? Now we're gonna start turning him, okay? You got your spiral ride, put him in, get him flat, crab ride, take him to one side. He fights the elbow down so he can't get the half in, now he's flat. What do we do from here? So first thing is, anytime you can, and you know, again, I always lock my legs this way. However, if I go to a helicopter, I'll actually, when I unhook on the step, right here, now notice, I don't come here and go, my hip's never on the ground, right? But once my hip goes to the ground, now he can step over and score. What I'm doing is, when I unhook these legs, I will actually grab the toe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here, and now watch. I'm turning, but I'm keeping everything on. I'm just backstepping one time. He's naturally, but he's going to feel the weight come off of him, going to start trying to build. When he does, that's the helicopter right there. You just helicopter your hips, arch your back. Right to there. I'm going to hit the head first. I'm going to slide right down into a Jacob toe. Right there.
Look how his hips off the back, guys. You guys go to your belly, man, right there.
Yeah, I'm putting, he is absolutely pinned. Now, he's going to roll away. I'm not going to pin him in a Jacob toe. Yeah, fight against him. Get my back point. Get my back point. Now stop fighting a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up under here. I'm going to try to reach through. And I'm trying to grab this thing. Once I can get this grab, I'm just going to bring it right across. Now fight. Now he's fighting against my body. Now the pin. Right, see that? Do not adjust till you have your three. No reason to. Balger was very good at this, the guy that won the state title for me, no legs. Here, fat man. It's been a while. Here, all right, we're going to wrap, hips off the mat. I actually keep my elbows back, keep weight on the shoulders. Here, one back step, curl, look for the arm. Post up, get my head up, leg out. He's going to fight against it a little bit. Get my three. All right, let's go do it.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go. Get him flat on his belly. Get to work.
You really want to open those hips like a can opener.
Actually, when you're loaded up. Pull over. Hips along. Hips along. Loaded up. Take the hook. Okay, off that hip, pressure into him. Now, we left on this side?
Yeah, I ride right leg.
Okay, go ahead and go to that side. Let me see it. Do your side. Do your thing. Okay, so now, I want you to take your left leg and back step toward me. Put your elbow on the shoulder blade. That other one, the other one. Right, okay, push it down. Now back step.
Keep that hip on.
Take it off.
Go in here. Keep your hip on.
All right. Back step toward me.
So guys, break it down to his belly. Put the leg in.
Ready?
Use a breakdown, Gary. Use a breakdown. Put the leg in. Go hook.
Like straight down flat. Straight down flat. There you go. All right, so now, back step. Push down on his head. Back step.
Good.
Now, look at it. Take this one.
Keep on it.
Spin yourself around.
Yes. Just pull that arm out.
Yeah, that's okay.
Use the setup. Get him on his belly. Don't throw in the leg. That's good stuff.
All right. My contact. Hey, be cool with things. You gotta roll this guy.
Hook that on his back.
Now roll. Now put your elbow in the back of the head. There you go. Keep the elbow. He builds up to the stand. He starts to build up to the stand. Good. There you go.
You gotta wrestle a little bit then now, okay?
No, hang on.
You play a little bit, wrestle a little bit.
Now, Jacob, now, this leg out.
And then,
I want you to turn his shoulders down and get your head up, arch your back. Come on, look toward me. Look toward me. Look toward me. Now lift that leg up. Where you got the one foot. There you go. Put the weight on his head. Put the weight on his head. Now if he tries that crap out coming around behind you, drive into him. Drive into him. Drive into him. There you go. It's okay. Good job, Kendall. That's good. You got attention on that. He's small for me. I'll give that for you. Not here. Yeah, legs in the air. Feel like you want to slide around. Come on, man. Come on. Slide around the leg. Slide around the leg. See the difference in the pressure? And I wasn't using my weight. I was just trying to get my body.
Wait, I'm not doing it.
That's why it takes a little bit of play around. Go flat. Go ahead and back step. Can open. Helicopter. Go. Good. Stop right there for a second. Now listen. Yeah, you saw my leg hooked in the air. There you go. Future. Now pinch him to the mat. Now try to come around. Pinch him. Pinch him. Lift the leg. See? Your leg came out. That was better because it was a little tighter that time. Good chill. Pinching a little bit forward. Good chill. Deep and go.
okay, let's see. Just got a few questions. Stand up. No. Stand up. Chop, get it. Chop, get out. Come on, there you go. Good job.
Yeah.
Go. Let's see.
There you go.
Bring
your chin up.
Press down.
Turn this all off. As soon as we got the arm off. Bottom.
I don't think any of his matches, I think one of them wins the same period.
Everybody starts getting two down on this one.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yep. Okay, now look right on the elbow. On your hand. Look away from him. Turn your body. Look, lift the hook. Lift the hook straight up. There you go. Now, what I want you to do here is go into him and try to go into him. You got foot. All right. One time. Good enough. Different.
Chop. Nice job. Load it up.
Now, here. He should come around me. I can push into the crowd. I'm digging him in. See that? Now, if he tries to scoot around me, trying to hook my hip, I'm putting pressure. You kind of got a loose tension here. Kind of like this, not doing that. It's going to look like it. When you have a straight up on you, obviously you're better straighter than I am. See the difference in me pinching you to the mat? I'm not using my body weight, I'm just using the leverage. Try it over. Little leg. Now back step this thing. Yeah. I want your hips off the mat. Put your elbow at, somewhere like your forearm. Put that forearm right there on your shoulder. Now, when you back step, look at me. Take this arm and almost make like a helicopter blade. There you go. Now. Alright. Now go around with you. Yeah, there you go. See the difference? If he's coming around you, don't have the right pressure. Yes, sir. What's that? Yep. Come on, you guys get the knees up there. Look, he's a wrestler. Use that when you go to the helicopter. You go to the helicopter, I want you to really jerk that leg around. Line it up deep. There you go. There you go. See how you do that? Makes it. All right, come in, guys. Come in.
Bring it, guys.
Get faster. Yeah, get back. All right. Come on. Thank you, sir. Now, guys, legs are all about leverage. It's all about your hips Some of you guys are trying to can opener somebody and going, that's not going to happen. Use the force of your leg. All right, go down. So here, you know, some of you guys are kind of coming in here, and you're going, your partner's kind of turning halfway, and then you kind of grabbing something. Man, you're a good partner, by the way. He didn't just flop over. I mean, when I had to take this guy over, he beat me. I mean, he's, you know, how much you weigh, about 180? Yes, sir. So, I mean, he's a little lighter than I am, but a lot lighter. Here, all right? But you guys are still letting your butts fall. You're still not, like, keeping pressure on here. And then when you go to wind it, you really don't, you're not using anything. You just kind of going through the drill with the coaches, say good job, whatever. That's fine. You're in control of your own destiny in wrestling, aren't you? So, this way. Maybe say qualifier. Oh, wait. What region are you in? What is it?
Region 1.
Region 1. Every one of you are qualified with this. All right? You're in Region 2. Some of you are qualified with that. Region 3, none of you are qualified with that. Here. I turn this entire body, guys. And if you want to get good at this, you're a good leg runner. You ought to drill this several times a day. About maybe 10 or 12 at the end of practice. I mean, because you're good. I think you got a chance to be a very good leg runner. You're junior this year? Senior? You got one chance to do it, don't you? The good news is you got about a month and a half, right? 6 weeks? I'd be down in here like this every day. Back up. You see that drill?
Yeah, maybe we just do that, Coach. Go back and just hit that. Just that motion. Let's
I mean, it's
do
just,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Then jump into the other leg. Because sometimes you're going to get caught with it in here. If you're a decent leg man, it's going to happen. You're going to be in this side because you feel comfortable here. All right? Now, you just got to come in here. Back at it. Here. My leg's off. What was that? Good leg, I like something. Here, accent. Right there. And then don't just go back and forth. Act like you're doing something here. The guy's fighting you a little bit. Back seven. Right there. Go.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. Drill it, guys. Drill it. Start the leg in on your belly. Toe hold. Come on.
Hard.
Hey, let's drill it. Drill it. This question play. Let's go. Come on, Louie. Let's go. Set. Come back. Come back. Come back. Hands. Load it up and toe hold. Load it up and toe hold, man.
Good chest, guys. Never go to your head.